Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series. We're here on Monday Night Raw as we're only a couple of weeks away from the next premium live event, which will be Raw is War. And we're opening out the show with the former Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley, the woman who, for the entire Universe Mode series, has been around that Women's World Championship. She put down Ronda Rousey in the first half of the year, and they had a feud which lasted all the way up until SummerSlam, and then Rhea Ripley was the one that was left standing, but she's kicking off the show here tonight. And as you can see, she's not in her ring attire just yet. She will be in action later on tonight, but as for now, she has a message for the WWE Universe, and let's see what the former Women's World Champion has got to say here tonight.
All right, Liv, let's cut the crap. Get out here, now.
Oh, so Rhea Ripley calling out Liv, but is Liv going to answer the call? She is. Liv Morgan, I'm not sure how wise this is, though. Rhea Ripley looks ready for a fight, although she's not in her ring attire.
Wow, Rhea, you seem a little tense. What's wrong, Mommy? Things not going your way lately?
Cut the games, Liv. You know exactly what this is about. I see what you're doing, sneaking around backstage, sniffing around Dominic, trying to come between me and him. You're jealous.
Jealous? Oh, please, let me remind you. You're the one stomping around here all worked up, chasing after me. If Dom's so into you, then tell me, Rhea. What's he doing hanging around me?
You think you're smart, don't you? Let me make this clear, Liv. You don't belong in my world. You don't belong anywhere near my Latino heat. Stay away.
Rhea. You're spending so much time worrying about me and Dom. Maybe you should take your own advice and focus. You know, like Kyrie told you to do. Maybe if you'd listened, you'd still have that shiny Women's World Championship.
You've got a big mouth, Morgan. Maybe I'll shut it for you right now.
Or maybe you should stop wasting your energy on me and worry about Lyra Valkyria tonight, because Rhea, have you forgotten that you've got a match to prepare for? Oh, and let's not forget, Kyrie's out there holding your title. So go ahead, Mommy. Focus on what really matters. Unless, of course, what really matters is me.
Fine, Liv. You want to play games? You'll regret it. But tonight, Lyra Valkyria is going to be the first reminder of why I'm not someone to mess with.
Well, later on tonight, Rhea Ripley has that match against Lyra Valkyria, but can she remain focused here? Because tensions are rising, and Liv Morgan has a good point. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we're into the World Tag Team Championship Tournament, and we have the Viking Raiders, or we could say the War Raiders, making their debut here in WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. So we're going to have to wait and see whether these two can shock the division and perhaps try and get those tag team titles away from the Dudley Boyz. It's a big opportunity for these two here tonight. Eric and Ivar making their first appearance here in Universe Mode. But my, oh my, is it going to be a big challenge for the Viking Raiders here tonight, as the Hardy Boys are their opponents. The Hardy Boys did have an opportunity to take those titles away from the Dudley Boys earlier on in this Universe Mode series, but they were unsuccessful on that occasion. But Matt and Jeff are here back on Monday Night Raw with another opportunity to try and go after those tag team championships. Last week on Monday Night Raw, we saw the OC go head-to-head with DIY in this tournament, and DIY were the ones to progress after Luke Gallows chose not to break up the pin, which was being made on Carl Anderson, which is very interesting. But the Hardy Boys here tonight facing off against the Viking Raiders. So who is going to be the next team to progress in this Tag Team Championship tournament? The finals will take place at the Raw is War pay-per-view, and here we go. Underway here, so it will be a multi-man match, or a multi-team match I should say. Be a fatal four-way between 4 different teams. Well, let's see who's going to come out on top here tonight. The Viking Raiders off to a good start so far. Eric with Jeff, just sending him into the corner, trying to isolate Jeff Hardy here. As Jeff fights his way back out. And off the ropes goes Jeff Hardy into the drop kick right on the button. Now big strike by Eric. The crowd definitely more behind Matt and Jeff than they are the Viking Raiders. Oh, all the way to the outside. And Jeff Hardy now going to follow Eric down to the floor here. Now just targeting the knee of Eric just there. And a big kick to the spine as well to follow. Jeff Hardy with a big body splash as well. Looking to inflict a lot of damage here on the outside. Now just targeting that hamstring. And big opportunity for both of these teams to head to the next Premium Live event. And Eric just able to stop himself before heading into those steel steps, but finds a reversal, and Jeff able to put a stop to himself, put the brakes on to avoid colliding with those steel steps. And on an 8 count, both of these men back into the ring. Now into the corner goes Eric. Is Jeff Hardy going to go for a tag? No, instead he's going to go for the cover to try and get the victory here. But Eric's able to get the shoulder up. Haven't seen a tag just yet. But here we go. Matt and Ivar head into the ring. A hot tag for Ivar there, but Matt Hardy just meeting Ivar and colliding right in the corner there and slamming him down to the mat. And now he's going to turn his attention to Eric as well. Going to send Eric to the outside. Matt Hardy cleaning up shop here, slamming Ivar down to the mat. Matt Hardy now just targeting the arm with a leg drop, trying to hyperextend that elbow, it seems like. Now Matt Hardy again just targeting the arm. Probably a wise decision to pick a limb and target it here into a swinging neck breaker. Matt and Jeff Hardy, one of the most successful tag teams we've ever seen in WWE history, coming up against a team who are just trying to make a name for themselves. 2 complete different opposite ends of the spectrum, and into the cover goes Matt Hardy, but a big kick out on a 1 count there by Ivar. Now into the corner goes Ivar, but Matt Hardy gonna go for the tag. Jeff makes his way back into the ring. And now Ivar into the DDT by Jeff Hardy, planting him. And well, Jeff, I'm not sure that. Oh, he is aware that. Oh, he went for a drop kick. I thought he wasn't aware that Ivar was trying to get the tag there for a moment, but Ivar gets out of the way that time. Now slamming Jeff Hardy face first into the mat. Oh, big kick to the midsection and DDT planting Ivar. And Jeff Hardy now going to head to the top rope. Could we be about to see the Swanton Bomb? No, into the leg drop instead. And into the cover. But Eric's going to make his way into the ring here. And he breaks up the count, saving things for his team. And Jeff Hardy showing his frustrations here. He needs to remain focused on the man that's inside the ring, the legal man here. Doesn't want to get too distracted. Gonna tag Matt Hardy back into this one. So Matt Hardy now. And he's just caught by Ivar. Ivar playing a bit of possum perhaps. Now with Matt up on his shoulders. Snake eyes in the corner. And Ivar's feeling it right now. Doesn't care that the crowd are not behind him. He's got all the momentum here. Slamming Matt Hardy head first into the canvas. And now opting for the tag. Eric makes his way back in here. And Jeff Hardy into the clothesline. Takes Eric off his feet. And Matt Hardy just taking a moment there. And that may have cost him. Always able to find an elbow to fight back into this one. Sending Eric into the corner. Is he going to go for the tag perhaps? No. Big elbows to the jaw of Eric. And now into the cover, but Ivar straight into the ring here to break up the count. He wasn't about to allow Matt Hardy to get the victory for the Hardy Boys. And now into the leg drop, Matt Hardy. Signature Matt Hardy and into the cover now. This one could be all over here. Eric's in big trouble. And he's able to find a way to get that shoulder up and power out. But Matt Hardy could be closing in on the win here, but no, a reversal found by Eric. Big elbow strike. Oh, and another elbow, this time by Matt. Big strikes by Eric now. Matt Hardy in trouble, now dropped onto the knee. Eric now could be about to get a massive win for the Viking Raiders. He's feeling it here. And they're going for the tag. Well, this one could be all over. Matt Hardy hoisted up and planted into the canvas. The Viking Raiders into the cover, but Jeff Hardy able to break up the count. Well, Eric should have maybe tried to eliminate Jeff Hardy from the situation, but he decided not to. And that could have been the win for the Viking Raiders right there. Now targeting the arm of Matt Hardy in the corner. Matt Hardy really needs to get a tag here. Oh my word, they're going to go for it again. Matt Hardy hoisted up, planted into the canvas. The Viking Raiders for the victory. Jeff targeting Ivar, but oh my word, Matt is able to get the shoulder up. How on earth has he done that? I thought for sure this one was all over. The double team performed twice there by the Viking Raiders. But Matt Hardy somehow staying in this one. Just goes to show why the Hardy Boys are so successful as a team. Big strikes now by Eric to Jeff and sending Jeff into the ring. Ivar and Matt brawling on the outside. Well, it seems like everyone's going to head into the ring here. The referee needs to try and get a hold of things here. Eric planted into the mat. And the referee making sure that Jeff and Ivar get out of this ring so that the two legal men can continue here. Into the arm drag. And Jeff heading back into this one. The tag is made and Jeff Hardy. It seems like he may have got distracted for a moment there, but now Jeff into the drop kick to the side of the head. Connecting on Ivar. And big kick to the spine as well. Jeff Hardy backing things up here. Jeff Hardy going in for the drop kick. Looked a little bit low, but the referee hasn't called it here, so it couldn't have been a low blow. Perhaps he targeted the thighs. There's now Matt Hardy with some ground and pound. Eric and Ivar thought that they had this match won, but the Hardy Boys have somehow been able to turn this one around. Now, could be about to see a double team here by the Hardy Boys. And Jeff Hardy now planting Eric off of that suplex. Now Jeff Hardy bringing Eric up onto his feet, and he was going for the finisher, perhaps going for the twisted fate, or twist of fate I should say. But Eric again able to find a reversal, and we could be about to see the double team once more, but no. Shoulder tackles to the midsection of Jeff. And Eric now just looking to punish Jeff Hardy. Planting him on the canvas. Probably a wise decision to go for the pin, because Matt is probably going to break up the count. Well, he did make his way into the ring. He connected with that drop kick. It's too late to break up the count, no. Could be a wise decision to go for the double team here, but Eric, oh, he's sent over the top rope. Reversal found by Jeff. And Ivar not about to let Jeff get a cheap shot in there. Although this time Jeff connecting. And now Jeff Hardy to the outside with a power bomb. Onto Ivar. He's able to just avoid Eric here. A bit of cat and mouse being played by Jeff and Eric. Oh, and Eric's been busted open by that high elbow there. Just to the eyebrow. Above the right eye, it seems like. Now Eric. Side rushing leg sweep. So it was to Ivar that time. By Jeff Hardy. Now a 6 count here. Jeff Hardy going to head back into the ring. And while Ivar's heading into the ring as well. He's not the legal man. But he's been planted onto the mat. And oh, Eric has accidentally taken out. Oh my goodness. Into the leg drop. Well, Eric accidentally took out Ivar here, and now that could have cost him. Oh my god, he's kicked out. I can barely talk. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Well, Eric and Ivar, the communication really broke down there. It almost cost him. They were moments away from winning this one, and oh, the referee getting in the way this time, and into a clothesline by Matt Hardy. Well, this opening match for Monday Night Raw has been all over the place a bit. It's been a bit chaotic to say the least. Eric and Ivar look like they may have been about to win this one, but now the Hardy Boys are gaining momentum. Both of these teams really want to get the opportunity to head to Raw is War and to try and take on the Dudley Boys and try and take those titles away from them. But now, big fist drop connecting by Matt Hardy. And now he's lining something up here. Matt Hardy, he's going for it. Twist of fate connecting into the cover for the victory. The Hardy Boys to head to Raw is War, and they've done it. Well, what a match that was. The Hardy Boys just about able to put down Eric and Ivar. What a victory that is for the Hardys. Matt and Jeff will be heading to Raw is War to potentially fight for those World Tag Team titles. Well, we head backstage here, and look who it is. It's CM Punk. It looks like he's headed to the GM's office. Oh, God. Well, we can only guess how this is going to go after the press conference that happened at Clash at the Castle.
Well, look who decided to stop by. I was wondering how long it'd take you to get here.
Cut the smug act, Steve. You know exactly why I'm here. You think I'm just going to let this slide? The I Quit match? Drew tapping out outside the ring twice. And your hand-picked referee refusing to call it? You set me up to fail, and everyone knows it.
No, set you up to fail. Son, you're standing here as the guy who won that match, aren't you? Last I checked, your hand was the one raised. So what exactly is your problem?
My problem? My problem is that you designed that entire match to tarnish my name. You wanted me to say, I quit. You wanted Drew to look like a hero in front of his home crowd, and when that didn't happen, you made sure the referee dragged that match out as long as possible to make me look weak.
Is that what you think? You think this is all about you? Look, Punk, I didn't make Drew tap out outside the ring. That's on you for pulling that little stunt where it doesn't count. And as far as the ref goes, he did his job. The rules were clear. You've been in this business long enough to know where a submission counts and where it doesn't.
Don't you dare act like this was just about the rules. You've been stacking the deck against me for weeks. You knew exactly what you were doing when you made that match. You've got this old school mentality, Steve, where you think you can just make an example out of me because I'm not one of your boys. Newsflash. I'm not here to stroke your ego or play by your outdated rulebook.
Outdated, huh? That's real funny coming from a guy who spent the last decade running his mouth about being the best in the world. You think you're special, Punk? You think the world revolves around you? I made that match because the fans wanted to see a fight, and that's exactly what they got. If you got a problem with that, maybe you should take a good hard look in the mirror.
Don't twist this around. This isn't about the fans, and it sure as hell isn't about me looking in the mirror. This is about you. You trying to undermine everything I've built since I walked back into this company. You can't stand the fact that I don't fit your mold, that I won't bend over and kiss the ring like everyone else.
You're damn right I don't like your attitude, but don't get it twisted, Kitty. I don't need to undermine you. If you're as good as you say you are, you'd let your actions do the talking. Instead, here you are, whining about how unfair life is. What happened to the guy who used to stand up and fight instead of running his mouth every chance he got?
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
y'all know what time
we
it is.
move on with the show, and we've got R-Truth out here.
Crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand
I do
up
need
and
to
say,
mention,
what's up?
what is R-Truth wearing?
What's up? What's up? You
I
can get
think
with this,
he may
or
be a
you
little
can
bit
get with that.
confused.
You better get with this, cause this is where it's at.
But I think we're about to find out what is going on in the head of R-Truth, if that's even possible, because he has some words for the WWE Universe. Let's see what he's going to have to say.
I bounce back to back till they necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Then many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple, stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game, and I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, y'all. I gotta be real with you for a second. Last week, I faced Bubba Ray Dudley, and yeah, I lost. But before that match, Bubba did something real special, real touching. Y'all saw it, right? My man Bubba Ray stuck out his hand, offered me a handshake like a true gentleman.
Oh no, I think R-Truth's confused, and this crowd knows exactly what really happened.
Now hold on. Why y'all booing? That man was showing me respect. He almost shook my hand. And you know what that means, right? It means Bubba Ray Dudley wants me to join the Dudley Boyz. I mean, come on, think about it. The Dudley Boyz and R-Truth, we could be unstoppable. Bubba, Devon, get on out here. Let's make it official. Let's put this team together right now. The Dudley Truth Boyz.
Join the Dudley Boyz? You, Truth, are you serious? We don't need another comedian in this business. What we need is real competition. And you're a joke. I'll tell you what, Truth. Why don't you stop dreaming, find yourself a real partner, and enter the tag team tournament? Maybe then I'll have the pleasure of whooping your ass again. Now stop wasting our time.
See that, y'all? That's just a little joke me and the Dudley Boyz got going on. That's my boys. They got jokes for days. But, hey, jokes aside, if Bubba and Devon want to add a partner, I'm right here. So, anybody back there want to join me? Let's make this a 4-man group, y'all. Come on. Who's it gonna be?
Oh my god, so R-Truth thinks that the Dudleys want him and someone else to join them. But I mean, no one's answering the call here.
All right. No big deal. I get it. Y'all shy. That's cool. Ain't no rush. Truth always finds help when the time is right. So Bubba, Devon, you just wait. Next time we meet, y'all gonna see a new chapter of the Dudley Truth Boyz. What's up?
But ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show here on Monday Night Raw, we have the #1 contenders match to the Women's World Championship. So last week on Monday Night Raw, we saw Lyra Valkyria make her debut on the main roster, and she made it clear that she wants to head straight to the top, and she wants to try and take that Women's World Championship away from Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane winning that title against this woman, Rhea Ripley, at Clash at the Castle. And Rhea Ripley made it clear that Lyra Valkyria cannot just walk into Monday Night Raw and take Rhea Ripley's spot. And thus now we have this #1 contenders match right here. Some people could argue that Rhea Ripley has been a little bit hard done by in this situation, as you could argue that maybe she should have a rematch clause. But I guess Rhea Ripley is all about proving her worth, and she's not going to back down from a fight. So Rhea Ripley, can she put down Lyra Valkyria? And so here is Lyra Valkyria, the woman from NXT, who, as I stated before, made her debut on the main roster last week in this WWE 2K24 Universe mode. And she has made it clear that she wants to head straight to the top of the card and try and go for that Women's World Championship. But she has the biggest challenge of her career standing in the ring right now, Rhea Ripley. Although you have to say, Rhea Ripley has been very distracted lately. And even Liv Morgan made that clear early on tonight. She tried to state that Rhea Ripley needs to focus on what's most important to her. And Liv Morgan may have even put some doubt into Rhea Ripley's head as to where Dominic Mysterio's allegiance lies. But Lyra Valkyria, can she take advantage of that situation? Can Rhea Ripley remain focused? We're about to find out here. Big clothesline right out of the gates by Rhea Ripley, and a big knee strike to the side of the head. Rhea showing her frustrations here. I'm not sure I would really want to be Lyra Valkyria, to be honest, right now. There's Rhea Ripley, a big clubbing blow in the corner. Oh, and Lyra now, she's going to fight her way back out. What has Lyra Valkyria got in store for us here tonight? Can she make a shocking upset? Her first match on Monday Night Raw against the former Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley, of course, earlier in this Universe Mode series had that blood feud with Ronda Rousey. They were going back and forth into the cover now for the victory. No, big kick out found by Rhea. But yeah, Rhea Ripley has gone to war with Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet. She was able to put her down once and for all. And Rhea Ripley now stands at, well, you could say she was standing at the top of the mountain until Clash at the Castle, where Dominic Mysterio tried to help out Rhea Ripley, but ended up being the ultimate distraction and costing her the championship when Bronson Reed did a tsunami to Dominic Mysterio through the announce desk. And ultimately, Rhea Ripley couldn't keep her focus after that. The referee getting in the way a little bit there. But Rhea Ripley staying on the offense. Lyra Valkyria, though, not about to allow Rhea to stay on top for very long. Now Rhea sent into the corner, big drop kick. Connecting by Lyra, and now Lyra Valkyria off the springboard into the crossbody, into the cover again, lateral press for the victory. No, just a 1 count. Well, Lyra Valkyria, so far she's holding her own, but Rhea Ripley saw that one coming. And now Rhea, big knee strikes to the midsection, taking Lyra off her feet. Now Rhea Ripley just stomping on the hands of Lyra Valkyria here. Perhaps trying to break the fingers of Lyra, as Lyra tossed across the ring. Rhea Ripley used to being so dominant, but this match hasn't gone quite that way here. As connecting, with the signature, but Rhea Ripley now. Hold on a second. What? That's Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan backstage. Rhea Ripley clearly distracted here. Oh, and Lyra Valkyria. Well, is she going to take advantage here? Lyra. Oh my goodness, connecting into the cover. This could be it. Could be all over here. No, Rhea Ripley somehow gets the shoulder up. And somehow she remains in this fight. Lyra Valkyria almost getting the victory, but into the cover once again. Rhea Ripley's in big trouble here, but the referee took a moment too long there. Perhaps gave Rhea an opportunity to recover. Oh, and Lyra Valkyria may have been caught by that big boot as she went in for that crossbody. But Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio, what on earth was happening backstage between those two? Rhea trying to brush it off here, clearly. But it almost cost her this match. Rhea needs to try and remain focused here. Because if she doesn't stay focused, Lyra Valkyria is a big threat. And she can definitely take advantage. We almost saw her do exactly that. But as for right now, Rhea Ripley, she's going to head to the top rope now. Lyra Valkyria making her way to her feet on a 6 count. Rhea Ripley into the double axe hand off the top rope. Lyra Valkyria taking a lot of punishment right now, but heading back into the ring. Lyra follows Rhea Ripley as now. Oh, what's Rhea going for? A reversal found there. Looked for a clothesline, did Lyra Valkyria, but she couldn't quite find it. And now Rhea Ripley. What's she got planned here? Well, Rhea just utter disrespect to Lyra Valkyria. A stomp to the spine. Rhea trying to make it clear that she finds this easy. But it could be a bit of false confidence, to be honest. And oh my word, this could be all over right here. Rhea Ripley with a prism trap locked in. Lyra Valkyria in big trouble right now, but Rhea Ripley again releasing that hold. That's something that we see her doing quite often at the moment. She doesn't seem to just lock that hold in and keep it in, but into the cover. Lyra Valkyria in big trouble, but she's able to grab the rope. And the referee spots it. That's a big moment in this match. And Lyra now creating some room, heading to the outside, back into the ring now. Rhea Ripley couldn't quite take control of things though. Big opening for Lyra. Oh my goodness. Rhea Ripley's in trouble, planted, and into the cover goes Lyra for the victory. Massive win here, no. Rhea Ripley again gets the shoulder up. What more does Lyra Valkyria need to do? Into the suicide dive to the outside. Wiping Rhea Ripley out. Lyra Valkyria getting the crowd behind her. She's feeling it here into the moonsault, but couldn't connect with it. Rhea Ripley able to move out of the way. Now heading back into the ring. Rhea Ripley, I believe, wants to end this one right here. I think she's done playing around. Big strikes by Rhea. Now Lyra Valkyria planted into the mat. I feel that Rhea Ripley is closing in on a victory, but Lyra Valkyria again, oh my word, if she connects with this, I think it's all over. She's connected into the cover again. Lyra Valkyria for a massive victory. No! Rhea Ripley kicks out again. How is Rhea still in this one? You can see why Rhea Ripley has been the Women's World Champion for the majority of this series. It's so difficult to keep her down. She just keeps coming back. But Lyra Valkyria remaining on the offense. With Rhea Ripley up. Oh, but into a reversal DDT. Planting Lyra Valkyria. And you have to feel like if the Riptide connects here, it's all over. Rhea Ripley hoisting her up, planting her into the mat. Lyra Valkyria, hands near the rope there, but into the cover for the victory. She's done it. Well, what a showing by Lyra Valkyria, but Rhea Ripley stands tall once again. She was able to remain focused this time, and she will get her rematch against Kairi Sane at Raw is War at the next PLE. What a victory for Rhea Ripley.
I'm done waiting. For weeks now, I've been calling out Goldberg. And what have I gotten? Nothing. Silence. No answers. No respect. Goldberg thinks he can walk in here, interfere in my business, get inside my head, and then vanish like a damn coward? You made the biggest mistake of your life, Goldberg. You should have stayed retired, stayed in your safe little bubble, and let me focus on what I came here to do, dominate this company and prove that I'm the future of WWE. But no, you had to mess with me. You had to test me, huh? See if I'm worthy? I've beaten legends, I've beaten champions, and at SummerSlam, I beat the baddest man in the business, Brock Lesnar, and you. You think you can treat me like some rookie, some punk kid who isn't ready? Goldberg, let me make this crystal clear. I'm not some pet project for you to play games with. I'm the badass of WWE, and you just woke up the most dangerous version of me this company has ever seen. You think what I did to Brock Lesnar was impressive? You think you've seen the limits of what I can do? Goldberg, you've unleashed something inside me that not even I knew was there. And when I finally get my hands on you, when I finally get you in this ring, Goldberg, there won't be any respect. There won't be any handshakes. There won't be any passing of the torch. There's only going to be one thing, you lying flat on your back, looking up at the lights, realizing you messed with the wrong guy. So keep hiding, Goldberg. Stay wherever you are. But know this, when the time comes, and it will come, I'm going to leave you in pieces. And when I'm done, everyone will know exactly who the hell Bron Breakker is.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we move into our main event of the evening, we have Finn Balor out here. So Finn Balor is the man who went to Stone Cold Steve Austin's office to demand a match, to demand another opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, as Finn Balor believes that if he wasn't screwed over all the way back at Survivor Series by the man who he thought was his brother Damian Priest, Finn Balor believes he would have won that World Heavyweight Championship and Carmelo Hayes would have been dethroned. But Carmelo Hayes is still the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. He's held that championship ever since Money in the Bank, the first premium live event in this entire series. And we're almost in WrestleMania season, so Carmelo Hayes has just been dominating the division over here on Monday Night Raw, putting down the likes of Finn Balor, CM Punk, Bron Breakker, Seth Rollins, just to name a few. The list can go on and on. But Finn Balor has a surprise opponent here tonight, a former world champion, and if he wins, he will get that title opportunity at Raw is War. But who's his opponent going to be here tonight? Oh my word! Well, even Finn Balor looks a little bit annoyed by this. But it's CM Punk. So CM Punk at the moment in the middle of a blood feud with Drew McIntyre, but he's clearly got some issues with the current Raw general manager as well, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But CM Punk, I guess that he could get himself back in the world title picture here tonight if he is successful here. But hold on a second, Drew McIntyre from behind taking out CM Punk here. Drew McIntyre all over CM Punk. CM Punk obviously defeating Drew McIntyre in that I Quit match at Clash at the Castle in Drew's hometown of Scotland, or his home country I should say. But Finn Balor just awaiting Punk to make his way into the ring. Finn not gonna have necessarily a cheap shot here, but he's gonna compete in this match. So CM Punk, off the back of a big victory at Clash at the Castle, in the press conference after, he voiced his concerns, a big kick out there, over the way that Stone Cold Steve Austin has been handling his matches and his booking. And CM Punk feels as though Stone Cold is almost targeting CM Punk. Punk obviously did make Drew McIntyre tap out twice on the outside of the ring with the Anaconda Vice back at Clash at the Castle in that I Quit match, and Punk believes that it was all a big plan by Stone Cold to make CM Punk look bad and to try and tarnish his name, try and make CM Punk be the one to tap out and say I quit, so that the hometown man Drew McIntyre could stand tall in his own country. But Stone Cold Steve Austin earlier on tonight made it clear that that was not the plan, and the referee was only doing his job. And Stone Cold made it clear that the rules of that match, that on that occasion, were that it had to be inside the ring, had to make your opponent tap outside the ring, or sorry, inside the ring, and not outside. Hence why the referee didn't call it back at Clash at the Castle. But I mean, the interviewers during that press conference and even Stone Cold himself had a good point that Punk was victorious regardless. It's just a little bit odd that he's holding on to that frustration. You'd think they would just let things go and be happy with a victory, but he needs to remain focused here tonight. As now he's just repeatedly sending Finn Balor into this steel steps here on the outside on a third time. Rib first. If CM Punk is victorious, you have to think that, into the Anaconda Vice on the outside again. Well, let's hope that Finn Balor doesn't tap out here, because that's only going to add fuel to the fire. But Finn Balor able to find some knee strikes to the back of the head and break the hold, as now both of these men head back into the ring on an 8 count. But CM Punk, if he is victorious, oh my word, big kick there by Finn into the cover now for the victory. Big win. No, just a 1 count. Yeah, as I've been trying to say, if Punk is victorious, then he's going to have an argument as to why he should be challenging for that World Heavyweight Championship at Raw is War. Finn Balor does have a good point as to why he should be the next in line. But Stone Cold made it clear he's not just going to hand out opportunities like that. So Finn Balor has to earn it here tonight against the former world champion in CM Punk. It's Finn Balor now. The crowd not behind him here. Definitely more behind CM Punk. Almost everywhere Punk goes, the crowd seem to be more behind him, as he drops Finn Balor on the back of his head. Even if CM Punk is going a little bit loopy, the crowd seem to stay behind him. Big kick to the hamstring there, and I bounced off the announce desk. CM Punk face first. As Finn Balor just really targeting those ribs. A wise strategy after that brutal I Quit match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. As now Finn heading to the top rope and an elbow drop to the back of the neck. And into the cover goes Finn. CM Punk's going to be worn down from that beatdown before the match, but he's able to find a way to get the shoulder up here. Finn Balor may have been thinking about going for that coup de grace, but he noticed that CM Punk made his way to his feet and now he's planted into the mat. Finn Balor, very impressive so far. Could be about to put CM Punk away, but no. CM Punk finds a reversal, big kicks to the hamstrings, and now it could be time for the GTS, but no. Finn Balor with a reverse DDT finds a reversal. And Finn has been on fire as of late, as he heads to the top rope, perhaps looking for the coup de grace connecting to the ribs of CM Punk for the victory now. No! CM Punk able to get the shoulder up this time. Somehow Punk is hanging in this one. He's going to keep on fighting, I'm sure. I'm sure he feels he has a point to prove. Seems like he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder as of late. Big elbow drop by Finn Balor. Now just choking out CM Punk here, and the referee's letting this go. I'm sure CM Punk's probably going to have something to say about that. It'll be interesting to see the situation with Drew McIntyre as well, because, I mean, CM Punk was banned from even showing up to Monday Night Raw just before Clash at the Castle. Oh, a big dropkick connecting by Punk there. Oh, and then into a suicide dive out of absolutely nowhere. CM Punk putting his foot on the gas here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether Drew McIntyre gets banned or not. It'll be interesting to see CM Punk's reaction, because Drew McIntyre felt as though Stone Cold was protecting CM Punk. I'm sure CM Punk didn't see it that way. I'm sure he was probably quite frustrated by that, but Finn Balor just breaking up the count here as he looks to head towards that World Heavyweight Championship again, and into a brain buster onto the concrete floor. CM Punk's in big trouble right now. Now sent towards the barricade. Finn Balor heading back into the ring now. CM Punk is in big trouble here. Finn Balor could be looking to take a count-out victory, but Punk just stirring, slowly making his way back to his feet. Oh my word. Well, CM Punk putting the middle fingers up. Now sending Finn towards the ring, but Finn putting his foot on a break and now dropped on the back of his head. CM Punk really showing a new side of himself here. Clearly letting his frustrations boil over, which is not CM Punk of old. And now he's been caught, dropped on the back of his head. Finn Balor into the cover for the victory. CM Punk, well, it's self-sabotage. CM Punk clearly frustrated, and look who it is. Drew McIntyre's back out here. Well, the referee's trying to calm things down, but oh my word, CM Punk, he's not about to stand for this. CM Punk heading up to the ramp where Drew McIntyre is, and this is about to boil over here. Well, where's the security? We need someone to separate these two before things get too out of hand, but these two trading blows here, and now the security are here to break these two up. Well, it's about time. Well, oh my word, Drew McIntyre able to break out of the clutches of the security guards. Now Finn back in the ring, and hold on a second. Well, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk have been escorted out of here, but the World Heavyweight Champion is here. Well, we've seen this picture before. Before Survivor Series, we saw these two stare down. And now before Raw is War, we're about to see the same thing. Can Finn Balor be the one to dethrone Carmelo Hayes?